Tyler here, and I'm back again with what's new with GP Knives. Let's jump right in. So today we're going to take a look at our custom knives haul from Blade Show Atlanta 2022. And we're starting out today with a knife from custom maker Brad Zinker. This is his Bartlow design. So it's a more compact design from Mr. Zinker. We've got a blade of stonewashed CPM 154, and this one has a full height flat grind and a long straight clip point profile. You can see it's more of a 3-finger grip on the handle here, and it takes inspiration from the traditional BarLow slip joint. This one is a modern titanium liner lock folder. You've got nice jeweled liners, and you're going to see that on all the knives from Brad Zinker today. We have chili pepper red canvas micarta, an open back construction with titanium barrel spacers and hardware, and a titanium deep carry clip set up for right hand tip up only carry. As with all of Mr. Zinker's knives, we've got a nice snappy flipper deployment riding on a ball bearing pivot. Next up, we have his Urban Trapper, and this one is a front flipper design. The blade is premium Damasteel stainless Damascus. And again, we've got that long clip point profile here. This one is hollow ground, so got that aggressive slicing performance. We've got zirconium bolsters and petrified mammoth ivory for the handle scales. Again, we've got an open back construction with titanium liners and hardware, this time with a bronze anodized finish and matching deep carry pocket clip. And lastly, we have the Urban Trapper in a standard flipper configuration, tumbled CPM 154 on this one, with tumbled titanium bolsters and Cocobolo handle scales. Otherwise, the construction and design is going to be just like that front flipper model. Next up, for you fixed blade fans, we have a bunch of Mike Irie custom model 110s. And this is a nice mid-sized fixed blade, great for hunting and outdoor use. They all have satin finished CPM 154 blades in this kind of classic drop point or a spear point profile. Jimping on the spine, 3D contoured handle scales in a variety of options, and stainless steel hollow pins. They also come with a nice high quality leather belt sheath for carry. So just a great general utility fixed blade. This one has brown burlap micarta handle scales. We have a black linen micarta bolstered dyed maple. Again, we have a dyed maple in kind of a rich green with that black linen micarta bolster, and this is the spear point profile, so very similar, just with that spine swedge there for a more acute point. And then we have an unbolstered version with camo linen micarta, and these are just a few selections of the various handle options available. Next up, we have some custom offerings from Heretic Knives. We'll start out with the prototype of their new Cleric 2. It's a double action out the front, a nice long and slim yet robust OTF here. We've got a black coated LMAX blade, black hard anodized aluminum for the handles, with a textured metal inlay on both sides, and then a flamed titanium pocket clip with a single point tension ball for carry. And this knife actually works pretty well for left or right hand carry, even though it does have that top slide mount there. Next up, we have the Colossus OTF, and this is a more mid-sized option, but a really stunning piece with Baker's Forge Damascus. So we've got layered brass and copper with a core of 80 CRV2 carbon tool steel. The handles are black hard anodized aluminum with black dunes fat carbon inlays. And then we've got a matching inlay on the slide there and a DLC coated titanium pocket clip that is reversible for left or right hand tip down carry. And we have these available in this recurve drop point as well as a double-edged dagger blade. We've also got their new rock OTF, and this is a hand ground satin finished LMAX blade, and this is a new hawkbill OTF. So you can see it has that powerful hawkbill blade, a nice crowned spine here, matching curvature on the handle with some nice contours, and another flamed tie clip with single point tension ball. And this one has a lanyard hole at the end there, milled for inline lanyard attachment. Next up, a really striking piece here is a Wraith Auto. This one has Vegas forged Damascus for the Bowie style clip point blade, the bolster, and the pivot collar on the back. We've got a mother of pearl inlay on the button as well as all handle faces. And then we have that Black Dunes carbon fiber from Fat Carbon for the integral handle frame. So really striking piece, great for a collector's piece. And of course, we have a nice snappy button lock automatic deployment there. And last but not least, we have a custom Medusa. And this is the Tanto profile blade. We also have a drop point profile. And this is again in that Baker's Forged Damascus with an 80 CRV2 core. We got full bronze anodized titanium for the handle scales, all titanium for the handle and backspacer, as well as the clip. And the clip and button are inlaid with snakeskin fat carbon. So great striking look to this piece, very hefty and solid in the hand with that full titanium construction. And just as with the other button lock, very strong and decisive deployment there. Last but not least, we have some custom folders from Attention to Detail. This is the large Mark I. You'd see it is indeed quite a large knife. We've got a blade of CPM S30V with a nice two-tone finish in a Tanto profile. The blade has a high rising hollow grind, so it's going to slice and pierce very well. The handle is crosshatch milled and has a subtle contour and a nice two-tone finish to complement the blade. On the back we have a titanium pocket clip set for right hand tip-up only carry with a nice orange peel texture, and a tie frame lock with lock travel overstop for a little added reliability, and a solid open back construction there. Bearing pivot makes flipper deployment nice and snappy, and it's just a great large hard use folder. Next up we have the mid-sized Mark II. This one is built like a tank and also made to look like one. So you've got that armor plate milling on the side with a two-tone finish. We've got blasted and blue anodized with a satin finished and bronze anodized face. We got that on both sides here with a matching bronze orange peel clip and matte black hardware to go with the matte black finish on the drop point blade. Another rising hollow grind here, so great slicing and piercing. And while it does have a small tab for a guard during use, it is a hole opener only and rides on bushings for added reliability. Next up we have the mid-sized Mark III. This is a more EDC friendly size with the same solid titanium construction. We've got contoured titanium handle slabs with frag pattern milling and two-tone anodized finish. Open back construction with tie barrel spacers, orange peel pocket clip for right-hand tip-up only carry, integral frame lock with lock bar stabilizer, and it does ride on bearings for ambidextrous deployment via the thumb studs or index flipper with a nice snappy deployment. The blade is S30V and it is a drop point profile with compound chisel grind on the front. So you've got a flat grind here for added strength at the tip, a slicing hollow grind, and on the back we have an Orisuke grind, which is a concave grind that you'll often find on high-end Japanese chef knives, and this is going to deliver a very sharp slicing edge that reduces drag on a push cut. Next we have another Mark III. This one has the same titanium handle construction, this time with a wing pattern milling and two-tone matte anodization. Same open back construction, clip and frame lock. And you can see this one has the same drop point with a full-length false edge on the back, a hollow grind, and then the same Orisuke grind, only on the right-hand side this time. And the blade on this Mark III is made from the new CPM MagnaCut, which offers exceptional corrosion resistance with a great balance of toughness and edge retention, making it ideal for use in all environments. And again, that concave grind on the front here is going to deliver a nice slicing grind with minimal drag. And lastly, we have a large BarLock. This one has a blade of CPM S30V with a symmetrical hollow grind, a nice large blade coming in at about 4.3 ounces overall. This knife is exceptionally lightweight for the size. We have bone linen micarta for the handle scales, so a nice fine texture there and great feel in the hand. Black coated titanium liners in an open construction with matching titanium pocket clip, and dual thumb studs for deployment with the BarLock, which is going to be familiar to anyone who has ever used an ambidextrous axis lock or any other style of BarLock. This one does run on washers for added reliability, but you can see it still has a smooth and snappy operation. Again, this is Tyler with GP Knives. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, like and subscribe below. Follow us on social media for updates on all new products, and comment below with your favorite pick from this week's update.